What's up, my beautiful people? This is your boy Stefan, your Afro-Grenadian ambassador. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate all of you, my subscribers, returning viewers, new viewers, and whichever part of the world that you're watching me from. I thank you very, very, very much. Well, as you can see that we are still in the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl here in Grenada, but this video would be somewhat a conclusion. I will be wrapping up on what is going on here in Grenada. So I will be just doing one last important information that those of you who are in the diaspora, especially our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, in New York, all over America, New York City, whichever state that you are in, Canada, UK, wherever you are, and you are assisting not just Grenadians but Caribbeans here in this region. We thank you very, very much for your love and your support. What I have been seeing so far is tremendous to see the support that is pouring out for us here in the Caribbean. Those islands that were affected: Grenada, St. Vincent, Jamaica, we had St. Lucia, even Barbados were affected. But we thank you very, very much for your love and your support, and it's very, very inspiring also to see that even affected islands is helping other islands to recover. Other islands that have seen the worst of it, especially we here in Grenada, in the northern part, which is Carrico, Pitimatnik, and even here in the mainland. We want to thank you very much for your continued love and support. Okay, all right, so there is this important information that I would like to share with you. All right, I want to ensure that when you give your aid and your help, those of you in the diaspora, that when you provide relief supplies for your family, your friends, or whether it's just Grenadians generally, and if you are thinking of sending anything here, I want to ensure that I help you with the necessary information that you need, so that your aid, your help will be going to the right places, the right channels, and that there will be no delays, no hiccups in what you are doing for the people of Grenada, especially Carrico and Pitimatnik in particular. All right, so here we have this new development here in Grenada, where the Grenada Ports Authority or Customs is excluding relief supplies that have been sent here from tax exemption. So tax are being exempted from hurricane relief supplies that have been sent here in Grenada. However, there is this one thing that you must ensure you do, so that you will be get tax exempted. If you send it the normal way, you will have to be paying tax or going through the tax process. So to benefit from this tax exemption procedure that is now in place, this is the information you should know. So let's take a listen.
It is important, if you wish for these goods to arrive in Grenada and not attract any customs duties, etc., for the goods to be addressed to the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA. These goods are for hurricane relief. NADMA has all of the data via the various government ministries as to the persons who need relief. Not everyone in Grenada is impacted, and not everyone is impacted in the same way. And we want to make sure that the relief goes to persons who are impacted the most and who needs the relief.
Okay, so as you have heard, is that when you are sending your supplies, your hurricane relief supplies, that you coordinate with NADMA, and then you will enjoy the benefits of this tax exemption. Okay, so NADMA will help you to effectively distribute your relief materials or supplies to the people who are most in need. Okay, so when you go through NADMA, you address, when you package in your stuff, make sure it is addressed to NADMA. They are the disaster agency here that is responsible for these things. And henceforth you will enjoy being taxed. You don't have to go through the whole tax process and additional funds as how we normally do go through when we sending things in a normal way. All right, so this is very important for you to know, those of you in the diaspora, our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, whichever part of the world in the diaspora that you are in. Once you are willing or you wish to help your brothers and sisters here in Grenada, ensure that you address your relief supplies to NADMA if you want to be exempted from the tax process. Okay, if you don't mind, if you could afford it, then it's okay, it's fine. That's all right. Okay, but if you, I'm just providing information that for future reference, if you want to be your pocket you want your pocket get a little bit of ease, right? Address the not the funds but the supplies that you are sending, the relief supplies, to NADMA. Okay, NADMA. You can go on Google or on Grenada website, the government internet website. I think NADMA has their own Facebook page, their own website, and you will get additional information about NADMA, the email address, the contact information, their location, and there the information will be provided, because I'm very much sure that NADMA will provide the information that you need to get the supplies in tax free. Okay, and even the government is coordinating with NADMA because it's a government agency, and the necessary information is being put out there on the government site. NADMA has the Facebook page. Visit the Facebook page and you will get the right and necessary information that you need. Okay, so let's continue to take a listen.
Firstly, all vessels and aircrafts bringing relief material into Grenada must first contact NADMA and get the necessary authorization for the importation of such materials. We advise that ample information be provided pertaining to the items being imported, the time of arrival for the various conveyances, whether vessels or aircraft. We also advise that vessels bringing relief material into Grenada, as best as possible, should report to the St. George's port first before proceeding to Carriacou and Petit Martinique. We want to also inform that relief in relation to exemptions afforded to relief material will only be granted to imports addressed to NADMA.
Let me repeat that. All relief items, and that's locally here on mainland Grenada, should be delivered to the National Disaster Management Agency headquarters at Monjolu, except you are otherwise instructed.
Okay, so as you have heard, is that all vessels, whether it's by land or sea, must inform NADMA, first of all, of the arrival, of the shipment, whatever it is, to the people that are affected by Hurricane Beryl. And also what the custom duty officer said is that such vessels must first report to the St. George's, okay, the St. George's dock, and henceforth before they proceed to the sister isle of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. All right, so these are some very, very important information. I think we, those of us in the diaspora should take note of. I want to also give a special shout out and a special thanks to the people and the government of St. Lucia. Thank you guys very much. Why? Because the government of St. Lucia had sent a helicopter for our Prime Minister to really maneuver and keep an aerial view and see what is going on from a aerial perspective of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. And also the aircraft is also transporting certain goods and materials to the people of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique, and it is also making the work of our brothers and sisters here on the mainland quite easier, okay, in getting help, getting certain things there. So I want to give a special shout out to the Prime Minister of St. Lucia and the people of St. Lucia. Thank you very, very much. And St. Lucia was one of those countries, that Caribbean islands, that was affected themselves, but they sought to help us here in Grenada. And I want to thank you guys very, very much. I want to say a special thank you to our brothers and sisters in Trinidad and Tobago. As usual, they are always at our aid. They come to our help, and they are playing a very, very important role in helping us. I am not too sure. That is not this information is not confirmed, but I will, there are rumors that the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, is offering help in accommodating students that are in the Sister Isle of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique, because the schools, my brothers and sisters, were destroyed. They were destroyed, and I think Dr. Keith Rowley is trying to help accommodate the students in Trinidad and Tobago, to get them there to continue their learning process. I'm not too sure. Information is not confirmed. All right, so I don't know what talks that the government of Grenada and Trinidad is having. I am not too sure if this information is accurate, but this is what I'm hearing. But I'm just saying this to say that Trinidad always find ways to help us when we are in great need, and whenever disaster strikes, our brothers and sisters in Trinidad are there to help us. Also, Guyana, I want to thank a big shout out to the government of Guyana, the people and the government of Guyana. Thank you very much. I think they were the first ones to really get supplies into Carriacou and Petit-Martinique. Shipping supplies, basic necessities like water, whatever it is that the people need, or our people need, for their survival. Guyana was right there, and I thank you very much to the people. A big shout out to the people and the government of Guyana. Now, if I have missed, I think Barbados also is mobilizing their own people to come and help our people. So I thank you, the people of Barbados and the government of Barbados, Mia Motley and her people. Thank you very much, our Bajan brothers and sisters, for helping us out in these difficult times. You also was affected, but you sought to help us. You saw that our need was greater than your need, and I thank you so much for your selfless effort. Yes, your selfless effort to helping us here in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Martinique. This is what Caribbean unity and spirit is all about. This is what we must do as African brothers and sisters born in the Caribbean. We must help each other. We must unite first before we can unite with the motherland. One of the objective of this channel is reconnecting, the Caribbean with the continent of Africa. But we must first demonstrate unity and strength here in the Caribbean region in helping out each other. So I want to thank you guys. If I have missed out any other Caribbean island that is helping us, please forgive me. Please very forgive me, but I want to shout out to the people of Dominica. You have us in your prayers. You have us in your thoughts. Thank you very much for that. And also, if I'm missing out anybody, I'm trying to remember, but if I'm missing out any island, please don't feel bad. Please, right? So thank you, all our neighboring Caribbean islands, the Vincentian people. I thank you very much. In your difficult times. Thank you we are here in Grenada, and we are thinking of you as well. Dr. Prime Minister Gonzalez and his people, the Vincentians. Thank you, for whatever efforts that you are making to help us, because I know the Vincentian people, you are always there helping out your brothers and sisters here in Grenada. All right, and we appreciate you all. We will never forget what you have done for us during Hurricane Ivan. You open up yourselves, you open up your country, your homes, and you helped us. You shipped down a lot of bananas, provisions, all that, whatever you need, cows, even cattle. You shipped down so that we can come back on our feet, and we thank you very much for your love and your continued support. Okay, brothers and sisters, so that's it from me. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to this video. All right, God bless you. Take care. Until next time.